Hi everyone and welcome. I want to take up the subject. I've seen a few people post on Nostr recently, and that's that they're getting tired of their feeds being either full of certain topic or people that they're getting tired of. And the thing is with Nostr is that you are more in control of the algorithm than the corporations are, and that means you have more responsibility to handle it yourself. But what is important then is that we have the tools and the means to actually do this. And not all Nostr clients have the same features built into it. Some of them basically only have like trending, which is often just a global trending view. And you will see the same people over and over again in the global trending view. And then you have the following, which is usually just chronological sorting of the events. And you will lose a lot of interesting content. So what I will do, I will actually use my own account. I don't have much time to consume content on Nostr because I'm too busy building Nostria, what I'm showing here now. And we'll go through this together and we'll clean up my feed and get very good content because there is plenty of good content on Nostr. There's so many good people here. So this is the home screen. You can log in on Nostria. You can go to nostria.app. You can log in all different authentication methods, remote signer, NSEC, browser extension, whatever. And before I get started, I want to show you on the right here, you see you have friends here. So if you have some people that are sort of your favorites, not friends, it is a favorites, you can just click the star here and these people will then appear on the right side here. This is like a desktop only feature. So let's get started. Let's just jump into my feed. So by default in Nostria, you have a For You. I'll explain For You a little bit. The idea with For You is that it will use the engagement you are doing actually on Nostr and locally in Nostria. Meaning that if you do a like, repost, and other things with other people, that gives higher ranking to that person. If you also visit their profiles, which is a local metric, it will also store this. In combination with that, it also have at least one starter pack that it picks profiles from to show you data. This is primarily for new signups on Nostr, so there's some content to show them. I will change this in the future, so For You will become a more useful page. And then we have the following, which is like any other Nostr client. It will show a chronological order. And then we have something fairly recent now in trending. You have the global, which a lot of other platforms use, but you also have a personal trending view, which is reading the local cache only. So it's only the events that have already been downloaded and stored in Nostria. And you can filter this trending view based on your lists. Yes. So you can, for example, go on news here. Oh, don't have any news from the last 4 hours here. Let me see. Yeah. I'll start using this using Nostria a bit more on my browser here, and eventually it will fill up. But let's see my favorites here, and see, this is my favorites. Holocat, you see him on the side here. It's one of my favorites. So when I choose the trending view with him, I get, look here, 48 hours most commented post, and it's relevant to me because I chose these people. I chose these people to be my favorites. So this post have 5 replies. Another one doesn't have any here. So it's not perfect, this thing. As you see, there's not much data here. It's just because I haven't been using it much on this laptop. I'm usually working on my desktop. So let's go back here later to find more content. But this is a fantastic feature. So the first thing I want to show you as well is the algorithm. So let's go here, algorithm. So here you can see, look, this is almost a clean install here at this point now. So there's no views. Usually if I go to a profile, if we count up the views here, it also hasn't downloaded any of the likes here, which is a bug. So let's try to reset all metrics. But what it does is actually go to Nostr, relays, it gets all the data, all the likes and everything that you've done with the different people, and then it starts building up a score. And this is what you want. You want a feed that is based upon the actual engagement that you're doing, okay? So let's leave that for now. Let's start cleaning up. So we'll do it by going to the following. So I kind of like this account because it's posting this sometimes fun AI generated stuff, but I don't want to follow them and have them in my main feed, okay? So what you do then, you can either go here to people and start building up your lists. So this is the main following. I've also have made one for apps. Made this yesterday, starting to build an apps list. As you can see, Nostria uses the outbox model, and to understand that, it means it goes to the users' relays to get their profiles, to get their events and everything. And sometimes it's a bit slower than a centralized setup where they have pre-cached everything for you. But the thing is that when you use Nostria, it ends up doing the same thing. It just pre-caches, it downloads everything locally, and then it becomes super performant. As in this example here, spending some time loading the profiles here. So let's go on. So these are music profiles, right? And this profile I had over here, it was AI. Let's call it content, because it's like content. So I have this. So we can go back to feeds and look at that. When we go back to feeds, it goes back exactly where we were. So if I scroll down here, looking at this, I go to people, I go to these apps. Let's go back to the feed. Boom, I'm back exactly where I was. So let's go up here. You can hover the avatar, click this menu here, add to a list, and we add it to content. And what I can do now, I can go here again, unfollow. And this account is like, I don't know, it's kind of newsletter thing. I don't want it to be in my main feed. I'll put it in news, and then I will unfollow. Sean, GM, let's see, let's go have a look at his profile. So 18 minutes, 17 hours, 21 hours. And here's another tip. If you want to know who posts a lot, you can just go to the summary. So in the summary, you will see an overview of who posted based on the interval you select here, like 1 hour, it's up to one week. And you will see the count. So this Norwegian guy here, he posted 15 times. Many of them might be comments. It's not just original posts listed here. So his topic is like GM, it's like Bitcoin and skiing. So I want to keep him. He's very authentic and personal. And this is the dog, space dog. So let's go here. Let's do 2 days. It's loading. So it needs to download some of the content, cache it, and show it. So you can see here, Derek Ross, he posted 90 times the last 2 days. Tim has a high rating. He writes a lot of interesting things sometimes. But in his case, let's try to put him in a different list. What is Nostrians? He's a Nostrian, I guess. He's like working on proof of work stuff, and he's a developer. I put him in developers. He's a developer. Here we go, and then we unfollow. What else? This guy is great. He's doing a lot of like immutability. Sean, I think his name is. Yeah. So we'll keep following him. So you can use this view then to see who posts a lot, okay? So you don't have to scan through the view, okay? It's very, very useful. So let's go back to the feed. Let's refresh content since we've been removing some. Okay, why is it still showing this though? That's probably a bug, so let's just continue cleaning up here. Wordle. What else does this person post? Like Wordle. So music videos, I want to have this. This is an interesting profile, right? So you go further down, and this is just, I don't like this. I think he posts some nice stuff once in a while, but all this is just spam, right? So we put him into here, add to list, Nostrians, and then we unfollow. Back to feed, let's continue on. So this is what you do, right? You go here and you follow and unfollow, depending on what you want. Like Cyphermonk House. I love this. This is a great place in London. Everyone should check it out. But it posts stuff that might not be that relevant to me, because it's mostly about this Cyphermonk House. So I don't really want it in my feed. So let's put it in somewhere else. Where should we put this? Huh? I put it in Nostrians as well. Oh no, Nostrians is people using Nostria. Oh, that's wrong. So let's do another list. We can do it from here. So Bitcoin, right? I want to have a Bitcoin one. And you can also make private lists, which means it's encrypted and nobody else will know that you added these profiles into this list. So that can also be useful if you want to have some privacy and you want to have a list that you don't want everyone else to know that you have. So here we go. Let's continue. That's how easy it is. Like I can create a new list from anywhere. Let's continue going down. This guy is great. I'm following him, right? Yeah. No, I'm not following him. So I'll give him a follow. But it came up because this account was reposting it, right? And that's another tip before I finalize this session here today, is that reposts is very important. It's the primary way of discovering new people and new content on Nostr. So my feed is getting better and better, I think, I would say. Like this is, stop this. Geyser, that's like a service and an app. Let's add that to apps. Here we go. And then we unfollow. I don't want the corporate stuff in my feed here. I want to enjoy the social stuff with friends. Okay. Since there's a bug, it will still show here. Let's do a reset. So yeah, I'll show that. You can go into settings. So open this menu here. You can either click here, command palette, or you can do Control K or Alt C for command. And then we go to settings, general. And recently moved storage here. So you can clear shared data, clear account data. But what you want to do, we want to clear all the events from both shared databases. Event cache is cleared. We go back to feeds now. Maybe we need to actually reload the application. That's another bug. So now it's downloading everything because I deleted all the data. It downloaded my lists, it downloads my relays, profiles, and a lot of other things. So let's see. Yeah, it downloaded my people list. So let's try again this here. Here we go. So now we got got an improved following feed. There's no Geyser here. There's Shredder reposted Cyphermonk House. This is what I like, right? So now I will get whatever Shredder likes about the Cyphermonk House. I won't get everything that they are posting. But this is why it's an example why it's important to repost. It increases the visibility of stuff. I see a lot of people reposting their own stuff, like this. Ida reposted 48 minutes ago her own post. You don't need to do that. It doesn't matter. It will come up anyway. So yeah, Cyphermonk House come up here. Shouldn't. Oh, I didn't unfollow. I only added to unfollow successful. I only added to the list, that's why. So here you go. So that's how you can clean up your feed to get more interesting content. And before we go, I also want to show, of course, a little bit more of Nostria. When you click an event, you have this dual pane view, so you can sit and enjoy your content like this. You get comments below here. These 3 icons here is the aggregate of the top 3 most emojis reactions that happened. And the reason why this is there is that you can get an emotional capture, understanding of what this event is, right? It's like, someone with a question and a heart, right? Here's another one. It's just love and hearts. This is like, super love this, right? This is like rock and roll. It's music, right? So without me reading what the content is, I know that this is a rock and roll event, right? So these are great features to give you some insight. So you're going to scroll down and you can see the emotions there. So with that, I just want to say thank you, everybody. What else? Wait, what else? What other features are there to explore people here? Yes, super important. So you build people in your lists, okay? And then you can enjoy them by going here. So I'll go on developers. These are developers. I can go here, view this list in music, articles, streams, summary, or feeds. Go on feeds. Boom. I now get a feed of those 10 developers and nobody else. This is also accessible, of course, from here, list feeds. So you can just go here, voluntarists. There we go. I get 18 voluntarists, a feed with only voluntarists. So you can still keep your follow. If you want to have a follow that is big with a lot of people, you can also just use these lists. It's a great way of exploring. You also have public feed relays. Most of the time there's just too much spam on public feed relays, but you have that as well here. There's a list of some suggested ones. You can add your own if you want to. There's another interesting feature that is showing events where list members is mentioned. Okay, now I'm actually watching events that is posted by my voluntarist friends, and now I can do mentioned. So now it will actually go and find a lot more data outside of this, outside of the network of people that I follow, those voluntarists. That's their social network. So I'm kind of exploring outbound, outwards to see if I can find more content, right? These voluntarists are getting less and less on Nostr, unfortunately. But here, Wiener Memer. Thanks ANCAP Revolt for the sats, right? So who is this? Harvesting memes and other content from here and there. Okay, let's have a look here. Guess what? We really need to have a meme list. Do we have a meme one? No. Create a list. Memes. Create list. Boom. And just like that, I was able to explore someone in the external, in the second degree network from my friends using this feature. It's a bit hidden, but there's a lot of hidden features in Nostria. You just have to start using it, exploring it, and you will fall in love with it because it's, I mean, I built it for myself and it's just amazing. I love it so much. Another issue that have been is that on streams there might be a lot of spam sometimes. So you just go here. I made a group called Streamers. Let's see, I thought I made one. No. So I could make a group with streamers that I follow. I can filter streams based on that list. I can go on music, and I have made a list with music for musicians here. Just choose that. Why is no music found? This is another feature. I'll mention it quickly. On streams, on music, on articles, you can click the gears icon there and you can add specific relays for that specific feature. So if there's a relay where there's music content or articles or streams, you can add them here instead of just polluting your own settings with relays. Most of the time, you should have 3 to 4 relays in your account relays, not more. Let's try a full reload here just to see why music is not loading. There we go. And with that, I just want to say thank you, everyone. And as you're enjoying content on Nostr, make sure you use Nostria. You can listen to music. Why? There's always some bugs, you know, on Nostr. And that's unfortunate sometimes, but that's the reality when you're living in a decentralized world. Let's just get one music track running. Yeah, not working as expected. Let's try this. A very new feature that was just added. I'll speak more about this later. This is called runes. It is the ability to have this kind of widgets. It's not that useful on a larger screen. You can toggle them, but of course you can see here you have the Bitcoin price, you have the weather if you add any weather here. Just a privacy message is that Bitcoin price is retrieved from an API that I host where there's no logging. Weather is obviously retrieved from a third-party service directly. So with that, thank you everybody, and I hope you all have a pleasant day and able to get the feed you want. There is plenty of great content on Nostr. One more before we go. You have the collections here, where you have obviously interests, so you can create interest packs. So here, for example, I can do homesteading. I can click this, I will get a feed with homesteading, so then I find homesteading accounts, homesteading content, right? Let's go to interest again. I can do cat story if I love cats. I will get a lot of stuff with cats. Oh my gosh, this is something not good. So, yes, with that, boards, yeah. There was one more thing. Yeah, follow packs, of course. You can create follow packs. My friend Benny, he has made, Puka, he has made a following pack. And that's something you should consider doing as well, and share that with your friends so they have a way of, like this, Nostr is dying. This is Uncapped Revolt. He was writing about this. Here, so he made this list. Let's open this, and then you can see, let's close this down, and these are then people he suggests you follow, right? So let me see if there's someone I don't follow here yet. Let's do Laura. Boom, I'm following her. Jack, I'm not. Wildboro, Anna, boom, boom. So there you have it. Huddle Homestead. Oh yes, that sounds great. Follow this. Tsunami, I'm already following in the apps. Okay, thank you everyone. Finally, now I'm gonna end. So download Nostria, it's available on Android, test flight on iOS. It's even in the Microsoft Store for Windows users. But the best experience is just opening it up in a web browser and installing as a progressive web app. That's the way to go. That's the future. That's decentralized. That's freedom. Thank you, everybody, and enjoy your day. Ciao, ciao.